And Hayden, you signed on because of what? What aspect of this script turned you on?
The whole story. I mean, it's always about the story for me.
Yeah.
But of course, being from Toronto and my grandma's Italian, there was just sort of a natural fit there. I read the script, really responded to it, and then, Vinay and I sat down and kind of hit it off, and he told me his vision for it, and I was like, sign me up.
How much pizza did you eat on this set?
Oh, so much.
Yeah.
Every day.
He made a lot of pizza on this.
Well, I was going to ask
so,
you,
yeah.
did you become a better chef?
For
you look
sure.
like you knew what you were doing.
I was actually not a bad pizza maker before the movie, but then in my preparation and wanting to look as legit as possible, I went and I took some pizza lessons.
Yeah. To make the Neapolitan pizza, the thin crust pizza.
And I was making pizzas that were being served to paying customers. I actually went and even delivered a pizza. So I was, I was doing my homework.
I will also say this, as a producer,
Yeah.
you can't be more blessed than to have a lead actor like Hayden in your movie. He's done it all for this movie,
Yeah.
okay? From making pizzas to soccer training to dance classes, because
Yes.
he does the Tarantella in the movie.
Yeah.
He's done it all in this movie.
I do dance in this movie, which is a first for me.
If you were, however, to describe yourself as a pizza, what would it be? I'm a meat lover's pizza. That's
Yeah.
me. Either the more you throw on there, the better. What's your favorite? What are you?
I'm just a simple, sauce and cheese kind of guy.
Yeah?
Yeah, just
It's
a
gotta be
plain,
good.
like, margarita style
Yeah.
pizza.
What about you? Romantic comedies? They're coming back.
Coming back.
I think people want it today in the world that we're living in. They want the guy to get the girl or the girl to get the guy at the end of the movie. I think we want a happy ending.
Yeah. No, I think this movie is sort of returning to something that we haven't seen in a while, and movies that I personally have missed. So.
I mean, we're also working in one of the most hardest genres, and
Yeah.
I'll tell you why, Ben, because everybody knows the ending of a romantic
Yeah.
comedy, so it puts a lot of pressure on us as a team, as a writing team, because it's all about the journey. Everybody knows what's going to happen at the
Yeah.
end, but it's about creating those moments, right? And then obviously we're blessed to have great actors that can bring those moments to life.
Well, that's right. Well, let's talk about your co-star, because in order for something like this to work, you have to be opposite somebody who is your equal,
Yeah.
with whom you gel immediately. So what was it like sharing the screen with Emma?
Emma was great. She, very talented actress, and we just, had like a sort of a natural rapport, which was great.
Yeah.
But all the actors that they brought together on this movie were just, spot on, and creating that sort of, familial dynamic, I think they really succeeded at.
And every one of those relationships could have been explored in a movie unto itself. You put them all together, and it made it really interesting. It wasn't just a movie about the two of you,
No, totally.
but the grandparents, the fathers, Luigi. I mean, you put it all together, it's a much more layered story.
And we also have the largest Italian population of Italians
Really?
outside of Italy.
I didn't know
actually,
that.
in
Wow.
Toronto.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No, it's true, yeah. Did, as sort of an honorary or temporary citizen of Little Italy, did you get to explore the ins and outs of that area of town?
A little bit. I mean, when you're filming,
Sure.
you're so consumed with just making the movie. Before we started, I spent a little bit of time in that neighborhood. But just growing up in Toronto,
Yeah.
I was very familiar with that community, and have friends that come from there, and so I naturally had a real affinity for that part of Toronto.
Guys, thanks so much. All the
Thank
best.
you, man.
Congratulations
Thanks, man.
again.
Thank you from the start, man. I
Yeah.
mean, you knew about this movie
Back when it was Pizza Wars.
when it was a 2-page story. He was the first
Yeah.
person that I took the
Yeah.
story to. Yeah.
That's great.